Alright, welcome to a health update more than anything. This will be, the screen will be moving about a bit. I'm just practicing with the head tracker, so apologies for that. I'm just going to go and clean up. I know what I've got here. I've got this on all-wheel steer. I always have problems with all-wheel steer. Shouldn't do, but shit, we got this right now. That's better. Just put it under front-wheel steer. I can deal with that. Right. First of all, I want to thank everybody for their good wishes and kind regards. Re my hospital visit. Well, that went ahead yesterday. Went reasonably well. I'm slightly sore at the moment, but to be expected, I should imagine. Well, I should know what's going on. This was the third time I'd had this particular procedure done, a colonoscopy. In other words, they put a camera up your back passage and have a look and see what's happening inside your body. And I didn't pick up the thing, did I? Oh dear, I'm not with it. Alright, it's inconclusive, the results. So I'm waiting for the they found another they found another polyp in the colon, which is going in to be checked. They hope to have the results out in about 2 weeks. Not a good time of the year for tests, of course, coming up to the holidays, and let's face it, health staff also needs holidays. But certainly I should know by the new year whether it's cancerous or not. Not to gild the lily too much. Yeah, so just explain a bit more about this map. This is Sinufka, not by Johnny V, and I haven't got that in the right place. Let's just see if I can see. I need to bring that back a bit now, down. I don't want back into the palette. Well, no, so we've got to go up, put it into forward. No, it's going to go. We have to come outside cab to do it. So we should have it. Ah, I see. No, we won't have it like that, will we? I'm still learning how to drive in cab all the time. Alright, so the results are inconclusive. Not to worry. At least I can have my birthday and Christmas without thinking about it too much. That's got some. It's not much here, but I thought I'd do a little bit on here. This map is Sinufka, not by Johnny V. It's his take on Sinufka. I particularly like this map. One thing I had to do, and I will talk about this now, fully now. I've had to get rid of most of my mods. They're suffering with conflict, so I've made a decision that I shall only use tested mods from the Giant Zone site, which is ModHub, SOB stuff, which I trust implicitly, upside down stuff, which always seems to work. I shall also be using, as I've got on here, Courseplay. If I will show you the main field once we dump this out. The field you start with. Let's have a look at this here. Come out of cab, and you can see it. That's all those fields that went that side of the farm on Sinufka, all made into one. Now, the reason I had to get rid of about all my mods, and other mods I shall be using. Maps so far I'm using. I've got most of those in. If they're any good, I've got them. But what I was getting was bad graphical glitches here. I was seeing stuff through there. ground one there, and it got really bad when I went to mow a meadow just south of field 10 on there. Let's bring up a big map. You see where 10 is, right on the east side of the map. Well, that big grass area underneath, I mowed that, and when I got close to 10, I was looking what looked like way underneath the map. Let's take a tractor, shut this off, get back in there and shut it off, and we'll just take a tractor over there and I'll try and explain what was happening. It won't take this, it won't take too long to drive over there. So we'll just fast track do. Just find a way through to 10. This has got a lot of big equipment on it because of this field. It's massive. I've also got all animals now. As you will see when I bring this up. And I've got 3 eggs in there. I must have got those. No, so yeah, everything hasn't updated, so it's not showing the latest figures on wool, which we've got some of, not a lot yet. Right, this meadow we just come to on the left hand side. Here. I mowed this yesterday, and from about here looking towards it, I was getting graphical glitches. I was seeing what looked like water, and I got to about here and I seemed to be going under the surface. As you can see now, looking around, it seems to be fine. I think Scooter Ray done some checks and he found it was the Black Sheep Modding's auto load trailer. Well, I had that on here, but I didn't have it when these graphical glitches started, so I don't think it was just that. It's something else. I had a class combine, I took that off and the graphical glitches went away. Put it back in and they didn't come back for a while. So I don't really know what it was, so I made a decision. I'm only using tested stuff in Mod Hub, upside down stuff, SOB stuff, Johnny V stuff if he does any mods for it. I don't know yet. He's still playing around with this particular map, which is rather nice. I like this map. Everything's nice and close together. Let's park this up and go and do a bit more cleaning now as I explain the rest of what I want to say. I do tend to mardle on a bit. Mardle, East Anglian word for yarn, talk, chat. Right. You see, I'm getting more and more used to using the oops, switch it off. Getting more and more used to using the tracker. Just go and find the Manitou again. I really should clean up some of this equipment, but I like it when it's a bit dirty. I cheated myself some money in on this map. I'm playing on hard, but I'm now playing it without cheating anymore in. And you'll be surprised how much seed and fertilizer that field takes. Let's get this right. So mods are going to be a little bit more restricted. I'm not using any beta stuff at all from Mod Hub because I only want stuff now I think I can trust. It was doing my head in, as the saying goes. Seeing the graphical glitches on there I could deal with. It was just grass showing through. That I could deal with. But when I got to that grass meadow and it was impossible to see where the windrow was, I thought it's time I'd done something about it. So I wiped everything. Oh, Courseplay. Yeah, I think I said Courseplay. Oh, and another someone else, Decker, whether he's got it on. Most of this stuff is on Mod Hub anyway, but Decker certainly. Anything on Modding Central. I will be testing stuff for our own site. Quite tough on using this map actually. So I know where the glitches show when the things go wrong. Right, now the last thing is what I'm going to be doing on the channel. I have made a few decisions. As you know, I've got food gaps and I need to put some stuff in. And these will, the heritage for now will stay for another couple of years. Because I like heritage, and that will go out on a Monday. Seem to be. Oh, of course, yes. It would do, because it as you would find a farmyard is not exactly completely flat. Got that. I need some more pig food. I'm going to have to get some more pig food down, which is not going to be so easy now. I haven't got the auto-load trailer. Yes, I cheated and used that to get it down, but as I can't trust it at the moment, I might try it back in and see whether the glitches come back. If they don't, I will use that because I happen to like that. I'm lazy, I like the auto load stuff, and I was find a sheep. Yes, Monday will be Heritage Day. Tuesday I'm going to do a new series using a map called Rolling Pastures by Smith97 and Dylan. And I'm going to use that as just a sheep farmer. It's based in New Zealand, so sheep farming seems to fit somehow. Just try and wind my way out of here, because I'm not certain I got it all, so no I didn't. I missed some that way, and I'm hitting everything. I'm trying to think of what else to say. Oh yes, Wednesdays. I'm going to use this map, and I'm going to use it hard on Courseplay, so if you don't like people using Courseplay a lot, don't watch Wednesdays. Everything I can Courseplay will be Courseplayed. Be warned. I'm not going to take any complaints that I don't like Courseplay, because you have been warned. I want to just test Courseplay out to the limit. That's it. And I think the best way to check that out. Oh, we did get that one. I didn't show. Oh yeah, we got it all right. Let's get back in cab. Oh dear. I'm making a real mess of this. As you can see, we're just about out of pig food here. Now, I had to buy pig food because I haven't got everything I need at the moment. Oh, but we'll actually pour in here as well. Right, so they're cleaned out again. First is undecided at the moment. Two, I think we'll go. As you know, all the other 15s are gone. Aldridge will be on a Friday. That is certain. I'm going to drop Motorsport Manager. It hasn't worked as well as I hoped it would, and it takes, I'm afraid to say, too much concentration to do it. I haven't got the concentration and be able to talk at the same time, so I'm going to drop that. I'm also thinking about dropping Mike, because frankly it's not getting any foods whatsoever. I think it's got 5 in the last episode, admittedly, because I was worrying more about my procedure than making a good video, but it's not. It hasn't worked as well as I wanted. I'm going to be honest about it. And frankly, having a Goldcrest map, which is reasonable but not terribly exciting. Park that in there. Park, he says, oh dear, look. I bet that's a mess. Well, not too bad. First time I used the Manitou, it's not a bad little tool. I was using a little Crammer, but it's a bit too small for this particular map. You see, I've got the grass cutters there, the pottingers all set up so they all go on the back end. Let's just take you through for a quick look around what we've got. Now, everything here is standard or is tested mods. Shotgun, grind trailer, the Lemken plough. Didn't get the biggest plough, got the next biggest because no, I've been a big fan of the right big ones. What have we got here? This is the Tedder and the Windrower. Not the biggest again, but most of the grass fields are not huge. The Vent Combine, go with the biggest head of the Vent. And it's on this nice little header trailer. This is the only one using dynamic lock I found what actually works. This has not got an extra locking script on. It's a straightforward dynamic locking, but it works because if you look, it's wider than the standard one. It can't slide, and it doesn't slide as much. They might have just upped the lock a bit on the dynamic locking, but it works. I have not lost one off there. In fact, it's so bad that if it drops slightly off the side, it just hangs onto the side, and you have to reset the trailer to part them. That's one of the Maze headers, painted green. I couldn't remember the actual colour Vent, and I got the green the wrong shade, but never mind. The nice big cultivator, horse 9-metre drills for both the Maze, Sunflower and such like, and both of these are also fertilised ones because the system I'm using here is first of all going around. If I had grain on that, I haven't bothered to bale or collect the straw. I'm using chopped straw mod. I cultivate that in to give one lot of fertilisation, then seed oilseed radish, which gives me 3 in total, so I already got them all without even bothering with the final one. But if I haven't got chopped straw, I get the 3 easily. Oilseed radish with fertiliser. Cultivate the oilseed radish in, that's 2. Final crop with fertiliser. It's the 3, and I don't have to drive over the crop at all to fertilise it. So I've got no fertiliser spreaders at all on this farm. I don't need them. So look at the last things we've got, which are the tractors. I like this one, the Valtra, and I like purple. So it's purple. It's also got purple SOB weights to match. It's got the dual on all wheels for the heavy work. This one does all the heavy work, all the ploughing, all the cultivating, and quite a bit of seeding. This one is for running grain away and anything else what needs doing, grass work such like. But anything what needs speed, this is used for, also with matching weights. I've got another set of weights over here because I did have a third tractor, and I didn't bother to sell the weights back. As you can see, Johnny has put a whole lot of stuff in here. This is the your grass, your hay, and that store all in here. You tip it in your normal bit, and if you notice there's extra pipes going around, he's done a flaming good job on this. These, they hold your beet and your potatoes, they're all held. Everything tips into here. Brilliant. Everything loads out of here. Great for cosplay because you can set up a single pickup point. He has got one issue, he's saying that these bunkers are not, doesn't work too well as 1.3, Giants 1.3, so he's looking at it for something fresh to put in. So I'm buying bales, and I've got the buy bale mod on here. Yes, it's beta and it goes against what I said, but it hasn't seemed to make any difference. The other thing you've got in here is your total ration mix, or your par food mixer over here, and that tips it on into this bunker. You have to load it up by hand now, and and Johnny is saying he might do this into a bin, but at the moment he thinks we should have some work to do. But I say that, and your water tiles are all here, so you've got everything. It's nicely here. It's a nice little map. Right, I think I'll take that chip at all your time. Now, first is, I'm not certain what I'm going to be doing yet. I might do another new map. I might just use that for just messing about with whatever I'm doing, whether it be Motorsport Manager on my own private save. I might do a poo off that once I've got everything set up, or it might be another map. I haven't decided yet. So at the moment it's going to be 4, with a possibility, well, I want to get up to 5 at some point. The piggies. And we just go and collect the eggs. Hey, you didn't think the old boy could run this fast, especially after what he'd just been through. Let's get back to normal speed. Oh, let's take a shot at the chickens. Screenshot mode on. Let's get rid of that. Do that. Got the screenshot. Bring that back up. This is the game extension mod, which is brilliant. This is quite handy. The player lift scale. If you've got a bale you want to move, you just up your scale. You can lift the bale. I'll leave it at 2, which 1 is standard, 2 is quite a bit up on that, but it's a more realistic weight to be able to move. And you see, I'll talk about these later. And what I might do is just talk through some of these mods I've got on a Thursday for a start of, but these will be starting in the new year. I am enjoying my little rest. He says I've actually played tons and tons, hours and hours on here, on different maps and on Motorsport Manager, and I'm enjoying myself immensely. I needed a break. I was going to take a 2-week break at Christmas anyway, but I'm just taking a longer break than I was going to. I hope you all understand. I was admit, worried about the procedure. It seems to be, if not okay, it doesn't seem to be too bad. See, we've got full food and productivity on the beasts. They're starting to produce some muck. I will have to get a muck spreader and other things. I've got mess in the yard I need to clear up. I bought the garage over here so I can actually change on the Voltra and change the wheels from standard to duals with no charge. Alright, with that I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. Thank you all yet again for your good wishes. Much appreciated. It got me through a not terribly good patch. I can admit that now. That's the trouble when you're trying to be cheerful and calm all the time. You don't like showing that you're weak and worried. But although there is oh, there was still a polyp that's been removed and say going to the lab. And there's a chance it might be Neddy back again. Neddy, my pet name for cancer. I don't think it will be. I think it's just a polyp which tends to grow more in Western males than anywhere else in the world. Only because the lack of exercise we tend to get in the bad food we tend to eat. Right, yes. And thank you all for subscribing. If anybody watches this, before I end, one thing I will just say, and I will link to it in the description on this, I made a video after I got diagnosed with the touch of cancer with Neddy. I'm going to link back to that. I want everybody to watch that if you haven't already seen it. And I want you all to take note. This especially is to the Brits, where the bowel screening is free and automatic once you reach 60 in England. Not certain about the other parts of the Great Britain. I think in Scotland they start slightly younger, I'm not certain. But certainly at 60, and when I hit 60 I got this test come through, done the test, not pleasant. I won't say that it's pleasant because it wasn't. But it certainly saved my life. To show you how much it saved, my wife's doctor, she talked to him about it. And just after we got the diagnosis, and he said, well, if it hadn't been found within 2-3 years, your husband would have been in real trouble. Now, I just want to push that through to you all. If you get the chance to have this bowel screening, take it. Don't think, ooh, that's nasty, and I'm not doing that. Well, I won't have cancer anyway. I didn't think I had it. But it saved my life, and I don't want any of you to miss the chance. If the screen comes back positive, remember there's an 8 out of 10 chance of positive results on the screening test are not cancer. It's a very, very delicate test. The results show high levels of, yes, there is something wrong, higher than there should be. There's a lot of false positives, but I'd rather it that way around and a lot of false negatives. Alright, with that I'm going to say any comments, questions, queries, feel free to post. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio, and thank you all very much, and I hope you all have a very happy Christmas and New Year, and I will see you back in the New Year.